So, I made it to the top of the minaret. So today we're in Khiva. It's a place to explore only on foot. There's no cars allowed really inside the city walls, so it's very different from maybe some of the other areas you go to, Tashkent, where you drive to different sites, different locations. In Khiva you get to explore on foot all day, which is lovely. It's a bit more active, and it's just got an entirely different feel to it. So it makes a really nice change, and again it's just a bit of variety in the trip, which is great. There are a lot of sites to see in Khiva. When you see the map, there's many madrasas, mausoleums and museums, and if you were going to see them all, I think you'd need a week. But with the right guide and the right knowledge, then you can kind of really cherry pick the best sites and get to see a nice variety, a really good mixture, but without having to see every single site, and it would lose its value a little bit, I think. So it's really nice to have a knowledgeable guide who can show you the best sites. Later on I'm going to walk on the city walls as it's getting towards sunset, so it's the nicest time for photos and just seeing the sights. So really looking forward to getting to that golden hour and getting to experience that as well. So if you want to walk up the big minaret, just be aware that the steps are quite large and quite steep. A little bit climbing Mount Everest. So, I made it to the top of the minaret. As you can tell, it's quite a walk, but you are rewarded with 360-degree views of Khiva and the surrounding area. Being careful not to fall. So you get to see the old and the new Khiva from the top. So we're now on the downward journey from the minaret, which gotta love a bit of gravity, but not being tall, not that I'm tall. You really have to duck your heads for these bits on the return journey. We are not alone. So passing on these steps is an interesting challenge. Let's see how we get on. Hello.
Hello.
Thank you.
Okay, you can.
Catch me if I fall. It's okay, thank you. We survived.
Only vertical. 1. Books. 2. In books. 3. In telephone. 4. In big books. 5. Tablet, iPad. 6. In classic open. 6th generation master.
So this is how they start. This is through the different stages.
It's the second step. Third step divided in two parts. They don't use any electrical saws, only handmade and mechanics. And they cover them with glue or something like that. In general, they make these things from two types of wood. açılsa.
So at the end of day in Khiva, when you've spent all day walking around seeing these amazing sights, the watchtower is a great place to come and just have an overview of where you've been today.